everybody, and welcome back to the Jasmine Show. I'm so happy we've made it to episode 8. This will be episode 8. Mother's Day was yesterday, the 30th of March. I felt like every mother out there, well, I hope that every mother out there, and all the new mothers and all the new babies that were born on Mother's Day, do you know what I'm saying? It's just a beautiful day. Every day's a beautiful day, really. But, you know, next is Father's Day. So big up the fathers then, yeah? And
real big up there.
yeah, man, this one's just going to be a light one. I hope you enjoyed the last one, though, with my mom. You know, my mom's pretty cool, man. But this episode is going to be a light one. A nice reaction video to everything that's been going on and seeping through the scenes. And I'm thinking, blow my mind. What is that? Like, it's so crazy stuff. And it's some kind of stuff that I don't know whether or not is serious or not. So run the clip, Ives, see where I'm going for this one. Well, clearly, obviously, Erykah Badu's a different soul and she's a different kettle of fish. I don't know if I just don't know with Erykah Badu anymore. I used to think when it was Bag Lady, The Other Side, I used to love Erykah back then. I used to feel like I understood, but really I didn't understand at all who she really is until I got older and wiser. And I'm like, this woman is scary. Like, furthermore, she done a flipping scent stick that was the scent of her pussy.
Oh my. Oh, so.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that is mad to me. Like,
Wild.
If that ain't a witch, then I don't know what is. Do you know? Do you know what I'm saying?
The thing is, when we were younger, she bragged to us that she was some Rasta.
See?
Like, I always thought she was Rasta because she used to wrap up her hair and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
no?
yeah. But
She's
even
selling pussy incense.
see what I'm saying? You can't judge a book by its cover because you never know. But then again, there's witches out there that have the Rast thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, that do their hair like that. Even the white women do.
Rasta don't believe in no blood clot witchcraft.
All right. But honestly, though, I don't know if she's taking the mick, yeah, or if she's showing fashion, because we already know Erykah's into her fashion with the extra large hats and the baggy trousers and, you know, the rings and that. And so we always known Erykah to be a bit eccentric, but this is almost like taking the mick, because, you know, I don't know. The BBL thing is really up here like that, and people are going for it. Even people that don't need it are having it. So it's like, is she having a statement? What do you think? Is she showing a statement on it? Like,
He said, I don't know what, I think her head's gone, but it is clearly a statement. She's like a big woman looking at this world saying this is all madness, because the BBL thing has gone a bit crazy. You can't be out here looking like a tough.
But yeah, I get that, but not every BBLs are looking crazy. There's a couple of girls that have had quite natural looking ones.
Yeah,
I know a couple.
I know a few that have got some natural looking ones, but then there's also ones that I don't know personally, but I've seen, and it's like, what the bomb?
I get that. But it's like, yo, even to this day, there's some people out there that regret their decisions, and she's kind of like, I don't know again, because we don't know about fashion, but I'm just assuming if she is taking the mick and she's trying to basically say, in other words, you don't need it, you're naturally beautiful as you are, then I get it. But if it's done in a mockery way and humiliation, I don't know.
I think it's mockery though. She got a woolly batty.
Yeah. She's like a dinosaur.
What the hell is that, man? Woolly batty, you know.
It
Woolly
is
mammoth.
mad though when you look. It's wicked, and she's got the guts, you know. I wouldn't even. But then again, it's like basically, I get it, because women do look like this now. I guess now, like, women do actually genuinely look like this now. But there's women out here that look like this naturally. Do you know what I'm saying? Who've ate good all their life. So that leads me on to, what is everyone's preference, males and females? Because everybody knows that everyone likes to dibble dabble in what they want to dibble and dabble in. But looking at this picture now, slim or stacked, I think both look good to me. Obviously, you can see differences on where things are situated, but slim or stacked, Ives?
You know the truth is, you know the real God's honest truth.
Go on.
It don't matter.
That's no, but what would your preference be though?
My preference is a pretty face.
Pretty face, yeah, that's it.
A pretty face. It's safe. Look, bit more cushion for the pushing.
All right then.
one of them.
Let's get straight to it. So if
But
it's
like I said, yo, I don't know. I feel like a lot of this emphasis is put on because a certain group of people.
Kardashians.
Yeah, well, like, look, don't you think it's funny how, like, 10 years ago, white girls used to say, does my ass look big in this? And, like, you really check for it. J-Lo changed the whole game.
How?
Because J-Lo's ass used to be, like, this J-Lo's got the biggest ass. And remember, like, before that, though, it was like women didn't really want to have a big ass unless you're really from the black community.
I hear that. And even then, they felt like they had to get rid of it.
And, like, to be honest, again, like, the big ass here means, like, so if we're just going to take it, what it was meant, it's like, you always assume that the woman could handle bearing a child easier.
Oh.
So if she's got more weight down there, like, she can handle birth better.
Interesting.
So that's how it was culturally in Africa. Society has made women think it's more of a thing than it actually is.
Yeah. Because really, you know, it's an easy cop out, like getting your breasts done. I've always said I'd get my boobs done, but if it comes down to it, would I? I don't know. But I've always said I would. So I guess it's one of those ones where I guess when people have insecurities, they go for that route. But in the long run, the process seems to be a lot. There's a lot more painfulness afterwards. Like, you know, like, is it comfortable sitting down for so long with a BBL? I don't know. But I've never asked someone with a BBL. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go up to someone and say, hey, after how many years you've had it, do you ever get any pain? Does anything ever come? Like, do you ever get, you know, aches?
It sounds like you've been contemplating a BBL. You contemplating a BBL, Jess?
Bring out the BBL, baby!
Want bigger titties and bigger batty?
To be fair, I've always thought to do changes. Like, I wouldn't mind getting fillers in my face. I wouldn't mind trying getting a little bit of 0.5 stuff in my lips. I wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't mind testing, but then at the same time, I know what I'm like. I would instantly regret it straight away. I'd be like, I got it done. I don't like it. Get it out quick. Get it out. Get it out. And then I won't leave my house, and then I won't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't got a tattoo, because I feel like if I get a tattoo, I'm going to regret it straight away, and then I'm going to be pissed at myself. So I'm not even going to go down that road. But generally, I feel like majority of the population prefer.
That's what I think's funny. That's what I think's funny.
What? Go on.
I feel like women feel like men like all that. Men like natural beauty.
But why do they cheat on women that look the opposite to what they have?
That's
then?
another thing. What
What
is
is
what
that
I'm trying
about?
to say.
Is it because they know they can't get a woman that's stacked or naturally slim and nice? Is it?
No.
What is it?
Again, yeah, you're asking man about sex. Sex is there's no real attachment to sex.
That's true.
Like for men.
That's
Like,
true.
no. So then, like, this is what I find funny. So basically, that you just give me an insight of how women think. So if a man cheats on a woman, the woman automatically looks at that woman and goes, "What has she got that I haven't?"
Yeah, but so would a man.
No.
Yes, they would.
No.
Yes, they would. Straight away, he'd be like, "Yo, he's
Let
taller
me tell you
than me.
something, yeah.
He's got a beard and I ain't. He's
The
got
only
chest
thing,
hair and
the only thing a man probably feel a bit insecure about is the only manly thing is, yo, did my her better than me and does he have a bigger? Probably that's the only freaking thing. The rest of it, I don't know.
Maybe then, I guess so. But women obviously are going to think like that because we're emotions, innit? Like from the last reaction video, guys, remember when that girl said, men, I would take my man back if he cheated. Remember when she said that Latino woman? And obviously I get it because men don't have emotions attached. They just women, they either have a get back or they like that person.
There's emotion involved.
Yeah. So I do get what you're saying, and that's true. But is that a bad thing for a woman to want to compare herself to someone that a man's cheated on?
Yeah, because this is where women get themselves into a lot of trouble. So again, a prime example
Go on.
is that a woman will think if she a man, she's better than that man's girl. Yeah. Wait, it doesn't mean nothing to the man. It
Yeah,
means
but it's the
nothing.
mentality of it, though. Come on,
Huh?
Ives. It's the mentality.
Yeah, but I'm saying it doesn't mean nothing to a man. To a woman, it probably they would think like that. But to a man, he's just like got offered sex,
Yeah.
and he said, "Okay."
True.
So there's
He
no,
said,
there's no
"Okay."
like, there's nothing in it. There's no like, yo, she's better than my wife. She's better than my girl.
You sure though? Because I've heard a man chat, you know, and be like, yo, she can cook better than her, you know, I swear down, she makes it hard for me to want to leave.
Huh?
Exactly.
What are you on about? Yeah, that's your woman. That's what I'm gonna say. You
No,
know,
no, I'm saying
You're with your woman, you can love long, you
the
can
new
love-
thing makes it hard to leave and go home to the family because she cooks, she does everything right. But he's like, yo, I can't though, but I want to though.
Alright, so if that's some them kind of brothers. That's like, let's be real. Yeah, if you're with the girl, like.
That's hypothetically speaking.
You know what it is? So you know what it is when it really check for it? Them man are looking for a mummy or something. Because like they're looking for a woman to do shit for them, yeah?
Yeah.
That ain't a man to me. A man ain't looking for a woman to do shit. A man is supposed to lead in it. So
True.
I just feel like them man that are looking at all that, that's what they're looking at. She provides a better environment. So then you're not really with your woman. You're only with your woman because she's got an environment. That's some to me, personally.
yeah.
I think if you're with your woman, she's your woman. Like
Yeah.
you love. To me, if I'm with a girl, I gotta have love for her. I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
with her because of what I can get off her.
True.
You know, like
But
that.
this is the day and age
but
you're
that-
living in now. But I do get what
No,
you're saying.
that's the girls that's like what I said, boys and girl.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is all talk. All right, say no more then. I hear you. What's the next one? Mad though, innit? Like, with everything that's going on, you can easily believe it's, I don't know, it's AI generated, but at the same time, it's like, I need to research and find out if it was a 7.7 magnitude earthquake, because if it was a 7.7, the numbers in itself are questionable and makes me want to research it a bit more. But the fact that it looks like a foot and you can see each toe and a toenail is a mad thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count. That sounds like I can't count. But do you get what I'm saying?
It is a giant foot though. It's a bit crazy. And saying that the foot came just before the earthquake is a bit mad.
It's a bit mad.
Some dimensional being.
And I've been saying about this dimensional thing lately, like so many different dimensions that we can't tap into due to the matrix and due to all the energy that gets sucked out of us. I was on the phone to my brother the other day and I was like, you know what? He's like, when are you going to get out of England? And I'm like, the time will come, innit? But until then, I'm having to work with what I've got. And then we moved on to the point of sound. And then I was talking about sound and everything in Birmingham. This is probably going off a bit topic, but I was like, there's so much things that hold us back. Regardless of using our eyes, it's the sound, because the sound produces energy, isn't it? So you know when like churches, for instance, they used to use the organs.
Yeah.
They don't do it. They don't do that no more.
They still do.
Not many of them. They're just there for show, but they don't use the organs much. And that sound, that's the energy frequency.
Frequencies.
Exactly. So it's like they've cut a lot of sound out and replaced it with like, what's your everyday sound that you hear? Your everyday sound that
Dead noises.
No, police sirens. Do you know what I'm saying? So they've changed like the bells that you would hear from a church. You don't really hear that no more. You hear like ambulance sirens. You hear things that give you anxiety, that makes you feel tight, and that kind of blocks. It's like a blocking frequency. I need to figure out what that frequency level is, you know, to be fair. But going back to churches, my brother was like, yo, imagine, churches weren't there to be prayed in. There was an energy source. That's why you had bells and the organs and...
No, but that just what's it called? Amplifies it though.
How do you mean? Oh, like amplifies the prayer.
You are supposed to go to a church because you know what it is. Remember, prayer is the most powerful prayer is group prayer because it's a selfless prayer. You're not praying for yourself; you're praying for someone else. So when a group gets together and prays for someone else, it's a selfless prayer. It's way more powerful than a selfish prayer.
I hear that.
and then all the sounds are amplified because it's grouped, and there's an echo chamber
What's the echo chamber?
where it just the sound starts to bounce.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
This is why, like Buddhas, if you look at most religious buildings, they're all about sound.
Yeah, exactly. It's my point. And I feel like my brother's like, oh, you ain't never going to leave me. And I'm thinking, I will. I know I will. It's just the time ain't come yet. I'm still hustling. I'm still making it work. But it's like, it's mad because I feel like I'm conditioned to want to stay because of the frequencies that's around. It's like I've attached myself to it now. Do you know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain, but it's like, you know, I have to just detach from hearing certain things. But going back to that foot though, it's mad, isn't it? It's almost like, imagine if Jesus really does come back and his prophecy is that, yo, I swear.
Jesus is coming back,
Huh?
but Jesus won't come back as a foot.
No, he won't come back as a foot. But what I'm saying is, if we're seeing all these little dribs and jabs, like, you know, them fish from the bottom of the seabed that keep coming to the surface, they're not, and they're only meant to come when something bad's going to happen to the world. Like, all that's happening. But again, all this is happening, but this could be old videos. I don't know the date of when this was.
Nah, this happened the other day. There was a big earthquake the other day.
See what I'm saying?
There's a
Like,
big, ain't seen it. This is what puts me off about going to that side of the world. Like, I've been there, but living there, yeah.
different story, man.
Bro, I ain't trying to be in an earthquake.
No, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be on the 27th floor, living life, rocking side to side. You know, I'm not trying to be doing all that.
Did you see all the videos of the people on them in Bangkok on the swimming pool and all that?
Yeah, but they got out the swimming pool, didn't they?
Yeah, but still.
I know. Lord have, not even Lord, there's no such thing as the word Lord, and I'll go into that in another episode. But it's crazy because my heart, man, and I don't like heights as it is. Don't take me Giant Man. Don't take me Alton Towers. Don't take.
I'm the same.
Yeah, don't do that. Right. Anyway, moving on. Female prison officer who had intimate relationship with convicted burglar is jailed for 21 months. Now, what an idiot! But the joke is though, after talking to Ives, I realised she's not the first one, and she may not just be the last. So, Ives, what the freak? I would not. Yeah. I don't care how fine this guy is in prison. I don't care how many times he's in the gym and he looks good. I'm not risking bread for dick. I'm not risking bread for dick. I don't care.
Hey, listen, you say this, and then you get one man every day to you. Yo, miss, yo, boss.
True.
Yo, Jazz.
True.
Jazz. And then it starts off with just little talks, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, listen.
I hear you still. I do.
I'll tell you something. Jail's full of master ginnels.
Master manipulators, 100%.
Master ginnels, masters at
I
the
hear that.
ginneling.
I hear that, but still, come on.
No, come on, look at her.
And I'm laughing not because of what she looks like. I'm laughing because of how he said it. Because
Listen.
you're mean, man.
No. Let's just be real. She got eyelashes from Powerland, yeah, and they're stuck together.
And you're trying to tell me a man don't look at appearances. Okay, well, you did say the face.
No,
Go on.
there's
Go
nothing
back.
wrong with her.
No.
I'm saying there's nothing wrong with this girl, but she's definitely hood,
Yeah.
and she definitely gives head.
And you know what? I can't deny because she looks like she's good at it too. But
Listen, them eyelashes are telling me a whole story
Yeah.
of the stuck together. She ain't even washed them out.
no.
Stuck together.
Oh, listen, it's crazy because she's riding with 21 months. Is that fair? 21 months for having sex with a convicted burglar? I
But
don't know.
it's deeper than that though, because if she's having sex, she's bringing in food. Let's be real. Her main objective, man's might boggle up her head and say relationship, and she's thinking she's getting dick and all that excitement and
You're
all
right,
that other
you know.
stuff. But the real objective is, you're bringing in that phone. I need that iPhone's a bag of sand. I need that. I need some burn. I need some weed. I need loads of shit, and that's what she's doing. That's what she's really getting convicted for. 'Cause that's all she's getting used for.
That's true. That is true. They're not disclosing it, are they? But it's mad though, because like we was watching some other videos and everyone is just doing the most in prisons, yeah. And really fucking it up. Like,
Yeah.
the whole pattern, because you've got really good, like, prison officers in there that are getting shown for being good prison officers. When really it's the bad prison officers that should be getting shown. Like you said, I didn't say that. I've said that earlier on.
Nah, they're hotting up the flex.
So it's mad. I don't understand. But then people do that religiously though. Like who got convicted the other day? Not Digger, 24. Someone got convicted.
Both of them. Dig that and diggity.
Dig that and diggity. That's it. Or for what though? But it was for lyrics, isn't it?
Nah, Dig that got done for shooting a man at Nottingham Carnival
Oh gosh.
because he got robbed.
Oh, Dig that did. Oh,
But that's
pride.
another thing though. What do you
Pride.
expect? You can't have 100 grand's worth of jewels around your neck and expect not to move to you.
That's true. That's
Some
true.
of them. But at the same time, yeah, them man shouldn't be moving loose. Because
True
now
again.
look, that money that he's raised is gone. He's going to be in jail sitting down for a long time.
I
For
know.
nothing.
Did he die, the guy?
I don't know, you know. He just shot him. I know he got shot.
That's
I don't
deep,
know
man.
the ins and outs.
Yeah. But that's deep though. But 21 months, you're right. She ain't getting jail for having sex. She's getting jail for doing more. But they're not disclosing that because they don't want to show how bad the system has become and how infiltrated and how they just keep hiring individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like the last girl, like you said, she just popped off the OnlyFans for it. Mad thing, man.
Made some big money.
Made some big money. It's crazy. It's crazy outside. I don't know what is going on. Someone said, don't do that accent today. I thought it was good.
Little Italian.
Yeah.
Mario.
Mario and Luigi. See, that's good. I like the olives. Look at her face, though. Look at her face. Like she's in love with the watch her.
Dirty blood.
Look, watch how she looks. You don't understand. Watch how she looks. Like she's in love with the thing in a dog. Blood fire.
Who lips is there? Blood clot, dog.
Beastadity, you know. Beastadity. And this ain't nothing new. This has been going on for 100.
Nah, look at my man's face.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's. They ain't dating, are they? Surely.
He's thinking, yo, that's my girl.
Nah, it can't be. He can't be. Look at his face.
Disgusted. Hey, the worst thing is, she's not even like.
She licked the paw. Did she?
She's attractive. That's what's crazy about it.
Wait a damn second. Go back there. Did you see it? Did you see the paw? Did you see the lick? She licked the tongue out. Look, she licked the tongue. Nah! I'm done. Okay. Whoa. I've got goosebumps. I'm not even lying. I've got goosebumps.
I got 2 words for you.
Oh, I'm cold. What?
They begin with W, and then the other word's P. White people, you know. I'm half white, and this is the whitest shit I've seen today.
I know, but I have to beg it up because I'm half white. Not all white people do that. Trust me on that one.
You're the straight trend on white behaviour.
Oh man,
Straight
that is a
blood
different
clot.
level of. I can't even explain. My mouth's dry.
It's a wet dog. I couldn't look at you if you just licked
Guilty.
up a dog.
Guilty of nastiness, guilty of bestiality, guilty of just, imagine, that's your girl. She comes home and you've come home from work and you don't even know she's been making out with your dog, and then she starts licking you up. Bro, in my head, I think, what does she do when the doors are closed?
Blood clot.
Shit. No. Oh,
heavy.
sorry guys for swearing. My
Heavy.
gosh. That is nuts. That is nuts. I can't say no more to that. But last and not least Lowski reacts to Young Philly's
The boy again with another charge, Magaluf.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you say?
What does that laugh mean?
Exactly that.
What does that laugh mean? Is that laugh saying he ain't coming back? He what's the guy? Sorry for swearing again. Do you know what I'm saying? What is that laugh?
Listen, the laugh is just saying, you daffy.
You what?
You're daffy.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? What's peak for young Philly? I told you before. I thought it's peak for young Philly when he caught his girl getting beat out.
Yeah, you did.
My man, his heart got crushed, so he's gonna look at every girl as a judge, and because he's gonna look at every girl as a judge, he's gonna do some mad things that you do.
Yeah, I know. Heartbreak can
grabbing
really
some
mess
dick.
up a man, you know.
Huh?
Heartbreak can really mess up a man's head, you know.
Listen to me.
Women underestimate it, but
Heartbreak can destroy a man.
yes.
Destroy a man. You know what's funny? Yeah, I always say there's a vicious cycle with it. So girls always go for older men. They always, especially at younger ages, they always get hurt by an older man. So then they go back to the younger man. But because they've been ginned up with a big man, they try and use that big man tactics on a young boy.
Young man. Yeah.
Head up. And then the cycle, he turns to a big man, going for a younger girl and doing the same thing.
So what you're saying then, because the younger girl with Philly, I don't know, man. I just feel
Listen,
like he ain't coming back,
With
you know.
Philly, he went Australia. Right? I watched Neighbours. I've watched Home and Away. There ain't no
Yeah.
black folk.
No, I know. So really, oh,
What are you doing going to Australia?
He
And
should have just
then-
went there, come straight back.
And then on top of that, yeah, he's like young, rich and dominant. He's like a footballer. Like they're prime targets for gold digging girl. I'm not saying that she's a
Yeah,
gold
but for real though.
You know, like
real.
let's be real. That's a nice little change that she's gonna get out of it, and it look. A few grabs in the neck through sex, yeah, if it's consensual, it's kind of just normal these days.
yeah.
I don't know.
Nah, it is though. That's what I'm saying. And I felt like you know, listen, I've met Philly in person on the Hot Property show. You get me? I never really got 100% great vibe off him. I never did. But that was because I probably wasn't the type. I'm not a London girl. I'm not a city girl. Really, I am now. I've become a city girl as time's gone on.
Okay, city girl.
Yeah,
City
nah.
girl.
But generally though, I live in the city, so naturally I'm a city girl. Do you know what I mean? I love the city. I love my city, but not in how JT and what is it? I'm not that city girl. I'm not that city girl. I'm not with all that Diddy shit. No way. But like my experience with Philly was like he could smell the innocence on me at the time, so he didn't even bother. So because of that, he was very standoffish with me. Do you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know if he was a nice guy. I just felt like he was a rude man. That was my thing. But if I was yo, I'm trying not to say too much here because I've kept it to myself, and I spoke to Kyra the other a couple of times. And even she said before this all come out, she said, I don't trust him, I don't trust him, I don't like him. And then when we found out all this happened, she texted me immediately and gone, Jazz, what the What? We've been talking about this guy, and we really was about a whole 2 weeks before it all came out, which was like mind-blowing. So then now I'm just thinking, I don't know whether it's because my man stepped into the music game, yeah, and I'm sure Chunks warned him, because Chunks said, I'm not going to do it, I'm just going to stick to what I started with, which is the camera thing, the vlogging and all that kind of stuff. But Philly wanted to go into the music in it, and the music's cutthroat, and I feel like this is some kind of sacrificial thing, I might be overthinking it, but I really truly do, because I don't know what like out of the blue randomly. But
Nah, I don't.
you don't think?
Nah.
You think it's actually genuinely him?
I think he's young, dumb, and rich in it. Like I feel like he went to a racist country, a white girl.
Got
She saw him
finesse.
as a money, and then I think he's definitely cold with women because his heart's broken, and he's definitely into kinky sex. So then
Yeah,
again,
look at his face. It's right
like,
deep.
It's one of them. Like think about it. Listen, let's be real. Let's be 100% real. Yeah, I'm gonna say something controversial, man. But if you go back to a man's hotel room with your brethren, you know what time's going on.
Well,
Let's
yeah.
not be naive. Like,
Or what could have happened was he didn't pay her. And that's why she flipped out and done the most thing. We just don't know what.
no,
We don't
she-
know the
look,
paper.
He had sex, and she's saying that he slapped her up a little. Yeah. So it's one of them. Like,
A bit more than that was said though. Like there was a few rounds that went on. Didn't have sex just once. I had it like what two times or something, and it was physical or something like that. I read a little bit. Again, I don't really know the ins and outs.
But like I said, what is so to me? Listen, I don't know.
So I'm saying it's deep, you know.
I'm saying consensual sex here between adults. I don't know. I like rough sex, so I don't fucking know. I don't know. I like a little bit of rough.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. It's like we're just because of the levels to it. It's like I genuinely am pissed, yeah, that he's having to go through this, but at the same time, I'm not. If this is what it is, because again, there's been clips where Chunks has said things and it's sus. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man. Listen, them man. I just like I said. They just move like footballers. Footballers get caught up in these situations.
And there's secrets out there that aren't to be told. And I know Chunks knows a lot of them. I know a lot of them in that industry, that little circle there, know a lot of what go on for Philly. I know they do, but they just don't say nothing because, you know, it's a coven, isn't it?
Same time, yes. I don't know. I feel the world we live in is different now. I feel like ain't that a perk of being famous? Like for a man, that should be a perk. Then you get more pussy.
True.
Don't know why.
But like you said, the heartbreak is doesn't matter if you're famous. If you still got them problems with women, it's like yo.
Yeah, it definitely. Listen, I'm telling you, as a man, if I walked into the room and saw my girl on all fours getting beat out, yeah, I wouldn't be able to scrap that image from my head for a long time.
I know that's true. That's true. Sad, isn't it, man? I just hope that, you know, whatever happens, regardless, he gets to keep a certain substantial of money that he's earned, do you know what I'm saying, to build a business with no face on it so he can carry on doing what he's doing. You know, I don't wish no one any illness. I never will, and I never did, to be fair. I've never have, sorry. I never will and I never have, but, you know, it's just peaking it. And obviously, when you see Lowski laughing like that, it's like, rah, is there no space for him to come back to then? There's no space. No space. After he contributed to a space of creation, now the space is gone. Obviously, when he does come back though, and when he does a video, I reckon it's going to get bare views. I think it's going to get good million views. People want to know what he's going to say. People want to know what Phil's going to do next. You know what I'm saying? But how long is that buzz going to last for? We just don't know, innit? But, you know, I'm mad, innit? Well, I hope you do find all images amusing in all areas of our, what's the word? Not all areas. Fuck. Sorry for swearing. All reaction videos. I hope you found all the reaction videos and our theory to these. Is it theory? It isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Theory to these reaction videos. Mind.
Just don't take it too serious.
Don't take life too serious at the end of the day. Do you know what I'm saying? Life is too short, man. You know, we don't know our end date. We don't know when we take our last breath. So let's just live it, man. Regardless. But live it righteously if you can. I know it's hard because it's hard for me too. Trust me. But on that note, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you liked it. If you liked it. Bye. Adios. See you later. How do you feel? Where do you go? Hit wasabi straight in your farty.
All right, then.
Nice and quick and short.